Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. And this month, the scent of the month is pomegranate. You can get 25% off on everything that is in the pomegranate fragrance. Ooh, smell that. Oh, doesn't that smell good? But yeah, so come by, check that out. That's on sale as well as other items. So you just go by and check out our shop, and I'm sure you'll find something you'll enjoy.
Welcome to new viewers and welcome to returning viewers. Thank you for taking the time and
What's wrong with the cat?
something on my leg. And woo. Thanks for taking the time to come and watch us. And this will probably be another short show like last week.
Yeah, it was. It'll be a quick one.
I'm really not in the mood.
Yeah. Well, you want to
farm happenings.
You want to start?
Yeah, we just got back from the vet because Fuji's bandages wrapped all the way around her tummy to fasten the leg to her side, kind of. And last night she kind of whimpered, and I looked, and it had rubbed her tummy because she's a naked dog. No hair on her tummy, so it had rubbed her tummy.
Either rubbed or she's just had a reaction to the adhesive or something.
Yeah, she takes after me.
Yeah, so her whole, under her stomach and her leg is all irritated. And like I said, this was done as part of trying to get her knee to heal up. They wrapped up the leg and tried to keep it immobile. And so instead of doing the surgery, they were going to try this. Well, when we took her up to take the bandages off, the vet said that it doesn't look like the knee has set. So she will probably need to have the surgery after all. So,
which will be done if you're watching on Monday today.
Yeah, so. But if we're recording on St. Patrick's Day, so we're wearing our green. But
so you can't pinch us.
Yeah. So anyway, so they, so the vet that was up there is not the vet that had done the surgery, and so Dawn's going to take Fuji up to actually see that vet, have her evaluate the knee. I don't know if the bandages came off too early because of the irritation, because the vet that did the kind of wrapped it up and everything didn't mark down how long that was supposed to be on. But because of the irritation, they decided to just take it off entirely. So I don't know if it came off too early.
Well, this vet was in the surgery with her, and she's the one that actually did the wrapping, so.
Yeah, but like I said,
so I don't know. The other one seems to know a little bit more.
Yeah,
she's actually the orthopedic surgeon, so.
Yeah, so I don't know, like I said. So Dawn's going to talk to her tomorrow and see if in fact she does need the surgery. So, you know, so that's not a cheerful thing. I know, you know, Fuji's been kind of contained for the last 2 weeks, and it'll probably be another 6 weeks, you know, but we were hoping that the non-invasive wrap, and hopefully that would set in, would work. It's okay.
I'm looking at you.
But, you know, like I said, and all in all, it is not something that is affecting health. You know, and it's not something that, you know, it's not like she's got other more serious health issues. It's just a matter of getting it done and her healing. So she doesn't have an issue with healing. Where they had removed the little tumor thing, that's all pretty much healed up. They took the stitches out today. So, you know, that's on the plus side. But, you know, now she's got to recover from the irritation on her stomach, which looks really bad. So, so we'll get another visit with the vet tomorrow, and hopefully, you know, they can figure out what needs to happen, and, you know, just get it done so Fuji can recuperate, where she'll walk on all fours, you know, because she'll be fine.
I know, I'm just trying to
keep
from spilling.
So anyway, so that was our day. It's basically, we're recording later today just because of that, so we're going to probably wing through this podcast rather quickly, and, you know, so just be prepared. And the other thing on the farm happening is Don and I went out and we planted our garden yesterday.
Yeah.
And so...
How big is it?
It's about 16 foot by 12 foot. I guess that's a good approximation.
And we did 6 mounds and...
Yeah, I basically got it set up so we could actually flood irrigate if we wanted to. And so we got all of that all prepped. I did that Friday, and then yesterday we were out actually planting all of our stuff because the weather looks like we're sitting good weather-wise from this point forward, and cross our fingers.
Got sunburnt. Oh, yeah, you can see. You can see the farmer tan.
Yeah, here 2 weeks ago I couldn't make it to work because it's snowing, and then here it's been ever since then. It's been in the 70s and 80s, so almost 90s too.
A couple days we had the 90s.
So yeah, it always does those wild swings, but. So anyway, so we went out, we went ahead and planted and got hopefully we'll get everything started.
We did romaine, we did butternut, lettuce, butter crunch, butternut, spinach, because Silly Frew and Sonoma Knit's been doing these nasty looking green smoothies. And I thought, okay, they're saying how good they feel, yada, yada, yada. So I had a free Kindle green smoothie cookbook, and so I thought I'm going to go with the kid version because me and the looks of things. You're a texture and visual. Yeah, so I did the 2 cups of spinach with a half a cup of frozen fruit and a banana, and blended that all up, and it's so good. I'm shocked. And I know Michelle Stitches, she does a green monster one, and she calls it, it's like green. Mine looks more like poop.
Yeah, I was going to say yours are more on the brown side, probably because of the berries, probably.
But yeah, there's no way in heck I could ever eat that much.
Yeah.
I don't eat that.
No, there's no way in heck that you would ever eat that much. Not that you could eat it.
Yeah, I don't like I don't like spinach anyway. So if I can drink
better to blend it and mask it.
And it actually has kale and bok choy. It's all mixed in with the spinach.
Because I got you the blended spinach. Because they didn't have. I went to buy spinach. They were all out. So
I want that same kind because it's really good.
I'll have to look. But you gave me a taste, and all I could taste was banana. Pretty much.
There's all different kinds, but I started with the kid-friendly version because I thought, But yeah, I feel really good afterwards, and so what's cooking? Yeah. So also collards and what else do we plant? Swiss chard, but it's pretty rainbowy Swiss chard. I don't think that came up when we planted beets and purple green beans. That's all my dad plants is the purple ones. Snap peas. I'm probably showing these all way too quick, but summer squash, which we got to get some.
That'd be even better when we actually have it growing and you can say, ooh.
Yeah. And then watermelon. I have winter squash, but I used the packet and I think it got blown away. Pumpkins. And the pumpkins are just for Halloween. Cantaloupe. I can't eat those. Peppers. See this? It's not a knitting podcast. Did you know that? I think this is basil. Yeah, basil.
Oh, you did do the herbs.
Yeah, I did. I got carried away. Cilantro. Just some. Cucumbers. Burpless. No burping around here. Radish. I did 2 kinds of radish, so these are, I guess, American ones. And then I had a French radish. Oui. And carrots.
Oh, you did carrots. Okay. That makes sense. We have a big
corn, which I said I wasn't going to do because it never grows here, but cauliflower, which I need to get broccoli.
Yeah. I've got a list. I got to go and
spearmint.
Buy some more seeds.
Okra. And then Vivian lettuce. So and then there's a few Oh, where's the? Oh, we did tomatoes.
I did tomatoes, 2 types of the cherry tomato, just regular cherry tomatoes, and then these like
I call them light bulb tomatoes.
They're yellow. So I planted those in there, and I did the onions and the garlic bulbs. So,
because if you plant your tomatoes near the onions, then you don't get those nasty ended green worms.
Yeah, it's supposed to keep them away. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I planted some seeds for the cherry tomatoes, and I'm gonna buy the already started, larger,
like
beefsteak tomatoes and stuff. Cosmo's special guest on our podcast today. He never does this.
No.
He's just being friendly.
Kind of bizarre.
So yeah, so we got all of that planted, and I've got it all fenced off because we have to keep the wild and the domestic critters out of it. Because the roosters and the turkeys and the geese would just go in there and have a field day if they could get in. So, but yeah, so that's done. So we start watering that. Hopefully, we'll start seeing stuff come up, and we can show you the progress as that happens. So,
are you gonna take a picture of it?
Oh yeah, I can.
Dirt mounds.
Yeah, you want to see dirt? I'll take a picture of our dirt mounds, and there is some green showing where I had the onion sets put in because they had already started sprouting, and so a little bit of green. It'll get a lot greener once it gets going.
You were really fluffy.
So,
was anything else?
No, I think that's. I think everything. Well, I guess I did some. What did I do? I was outside working a lot. I got a.
I don't know what you're doing. Playing in the dirt.
I'm going to get ready. I'm going to plant another section of grass. I have to do it in sections, so it kind of balance out our front yard because the center and the east side of our yard's grass and the west side's dirt. So I got to put some grass over there. So I'm getting all of that ready for that, and then hooked up an automatic valve for the fruit trees because I added a bunch of fruit trees, and we were using the low pressure system, but that doesn't work because I've got 40 some trees on it now. So I had to hook it up to the high pressure line and put a valve on it. So did that yesterday. What else did I do? Oh, planning our pool too, our lake.
Oh, planning, not planting.
Not planting, no. Planning our lake, because I'm gonna. Right now we're just filling it, and it's we don't have a liner or anything in there, so I want to get a liner in it. So I've been looking around for that, and then I just bought a pump for the lake so that we can.
Garage sale deal.
I bought a pump for the lake. I've been looking for one, but yeah, I've got so the gears are turning about how I'm gonna. To put that in. We have a little, one of those hand water pumps. I'm going to actually have probably the water suck in through the pump and then out through that little hand pump water thing. And so I've got the gears turning, so I want to get that all done.
So we'll have a water feature.
Yeah, a water feature. So the ducks and the geese can play in it because they like that a lot. So
yeah.
But we're probably going to expand it because I'm looking at liners that are like 60 by 100 foot. To line the bottom of the lake so I can expand it. I'll have to put a temporary lake in so that they'll play while I drain down where the current lake is.
Upset,
yeah, because I have to let that drain down so I can get all the piping in and all of that and get it all worked up. So, but that'll be another project. One more thing to put on the list. So, what's in your coop?
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh. I thought you already did.
Cooking?
I thought you already did what's cooking.
Well, I have another thing.
Ah.
Because his birthday was on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. So I made him it's called a Weight Watchers Angel Food Cake. Because I wanted something not fattening, but this is yummy. My friend Quartz Graham, she actually had brought this over for a potluck, and it was like, oh. So all you do is you have a package of angel food cake mix, or you can, Sarah, I know Apple Blossom, she would make it by scratch. But you have angel food cake mix, and then you can use any kind of pie filling or crushed pineapple. He's a cherry.
I like cherries.
Yeah, they're red. And so I put, cherry pie filling with the cake mix, and you just stir it. You don't do anything else to the cake mix except for add the cherry pie filling. You throw that in the 13 by 9 pan, and you bake it just like with the directions on the
angel food.
The angel food cake. 35 or 47 minutes, whatever. Different areas are going to be different because of humidity and stuff. But it is only 3 Weight Watchers points. I don't do Weight Watchers points, but that sounded good.
That's a low number.
It's a little number. And it's 136 calories for a piece, if you can stop at one. It's good just to walk by and, ooh, yum.
Little bite, huh?
Yeah, it is so yummy. And then if you cut it in 8s, then it's 4 points. So...
That's a big piece.
I know, I couldn't eat that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
I'll
good.
have that linked. It's gone.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
Yeah.
So, racking up the points.
Well, I know there's a bunch of people doing Weight Watchers. I know Knitting Den, Retro Lemon, I think, is, and there's a bunch of them doing the Weight Watchers, and I don't know what the points mean, but
Yep.
I am doing the
calorie part, so the calories
yeah.
sounds good. So,
and there's no fat.
yeah, even better.
I joined the MyFitnessPal, and the day I joined, he had, it's Saturday morning, brings me balls, donut balls.
The donut holes.
Donut holes. I just asked him to get me some balls. But, yeah, the day I joined that, 406 calories, I think.
Yeah. Oops.
I didn't go into the second bag. Thought, oh, crap. But I worked it right off.
Yeah.
And I did my Taibo and gone.
So the
But
question
I'm like,
is,
man.
the question is, do you get the donuts and then work out, or do you not get the donuts and then you don't have to work out? Of course, I know you're gonna work. You're gonna work out anyways. So.
I love to work out.
You just justify the donuts that way.
Yeah. So, yep, I'm on there as Knitting Wolf, and I was like, oh man, you guys are gonna see me being bad. Not no more.
Not no more.
I do good.
Yep.
Good. My Jim Carrey impression.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I remembered the dude's name. I'm on a roll now. Here we go. In the coop.
In the coop. So what's in your coop?
In my coop, I only have the one thing.
The one thing. Huh?
One thing. It's Farbenfro, my color shawl by Kimberly Gintar, Kimberlolly of the Giving Flower podcast. Isn't that just a mouthful? And this is the most awesome pattern. I am just loving working on this, and ooh, it'll make me puke. And it's in my Elizabeth. Woo! I keep seeing my iPad switching around. It's in my Elizabeth Quinton bag, and this is the Josh Without Borders by Les Cyborgs Craft Room. And this is on my Addies, my non-stinky Addies. Oh, there we go.
Spin it around.
And this is what you can see my Dickie do and how much I've done this week. I think I did another whole repeat, which I think I need to weigh my yarn and see where I'm at.
Oh,
because I know
see how much
I need, like 15 grams, she said, for the end. This is such a... I am having so much fun with this. It's like all I wanted. Well, it is all I wanted. It's all I'm
It's all you're knitting on because that's all you have in your coop.
Well, I got a lot more in the coop, but it's all...
Yeah.
It's all just resting.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Sitting on them eggs. So, Sloan,
Yeah.
what's in your coop?
What's in my coop? I had a knit-free week. So I didn't knit on anything at all. I overdid it last week and had 2 finished objects, and so I'm like taking a knit vacation. I don't know why I didn't get something started, but unless you want to count the camera, which I haven't finished, but I didn't do anything knitting wise this week. So I'm just preoccupied with other things. So nothing to show.
Okay. I'm going on without you. So flown the coop. Last Monday's visit with the vet, they had cut off the bottom of Fuji's bandages, so her feet would be out. But I saw where stuff was hanging, little strings, you know, and cotton that was up and under it. And I thought, I know her. She is going to grab that string and
she's going to start.
Yeah, because she's not a chewer, but she doesn't like things. She's like the princess and the pea, like her mama. So I thought, I'm going to knit her a sock because that will go over it and it will feel just like how she had her bandage, but she won't. If she chews on anything, it'll be the sock.
Yeah. So
this is Fiber Nymph, and probably Lisa's be the only time she ever sees her yarn used for a dog.
Dog sock.
But I actually wore mine too the day one of the trips up there. So I designed a little Fuji sock, and on my project I have the details. But I mean, this wouldn't even be her normal size foot anyways, because it would just. I was measuring for the bandages, you know, and I did a 2x2 ribbing, except for the toe. And I used Judy's Magic Cast On, which is the first time I've ever used it, and that was pretty snazzy. So usually I just do this weird little Circle 8 thing. I don't know what it's called. Circle 8.
Circle 8.
So yeah, did 4 inches of that and. Seemed to take forever, but why I did it on fingering weight, I have no idea. I should have just...
Because it was available.
Because it would match. So then... Yeah, and they said for this coming up surgery that she wouldn't even have a bandage.
So. Not the wrapping, I don't know. I'm sure she'll be bandaged just to keep the opening.
Yeah, you would think.
But you never know.
Yeah, so then I also finished... my Cats in the Cradle by Carolyn Warren, and that's for the Girlfriends Knitting podcast. And I gotta get the cute baby picture. Forget this. This is her cute little niece. I would love Carolyn to see a picture of her now. Hint, hint. I'll be glad when Carolyn's home from vacation. I'm having Call Shirley withdrawals. So this knit along goes until March 31st. Now I'm trying to think if I think I entered the picture. And I tried to do it a preemie size, but which TB McCarthy says it still looks little preemie. It's still little, so I'm going to still send it because there's bigger preemies in there.
Yeah.
So it turned out so cute. We did it on size 5s.
Yeah, I like the top part.
Yeah, isn't that neat? That was just so cool. Yeah. So, yeah, that was fun. Great pattern. Fun to do. Quick, too. Especially if you follow directions. It helps to read that second line that says, all even rows or all purl rows knit. Frog. So, yeah, that was cool. So,
those are 2 finished objects.
2 finished objects.
Flown the coop. Okay. I don't have.
I
know. Just when I don't have anything finished.
You don't have.
Unless you want me to bring my washcloths back out. No. I'll make a 2-week. Spread out my 2 objects over 2 weeks.
So squeal like a pig this week. First thing was you went to the post office and there was a package. And I'm like, wow. So this is from Rosie Retro. And she's Tabs. She's from the UK. She's my UK buddy. There's her card. And I was so shocked because she didn't tell me this was coming or anything. And it's just so sweet of her. She sent me one of her project bags. And I gotta tell you, everything was tissue wrapped in pink and then with green bows. I mean, so she even down to the littlest details. I didn't I didn't
You
save
don't
them. So she made a pink and green bag. So pretty. And it's round. I've never had a round one. That is so cool. That is, if you had your new yarn over here.
If I did.
A cake is just going to fit perfectly in there. And, you know, then your project right on top. And she has a little tag that says Rosy Retro on it. And then the
Little pool.
drawstring with the pool, so it's the locking, so it's, you know, your kitties and stuff can't get in there. And then she has a key ring thing, so you can put stitch markers or your little kitty snips, or and her tags are so pretty. I don't know if that's focusing. My arms are hurting.
Good workout, huh?
Yeah. So, yep, that's so pretty. Such springtime too, you know. Because all the puppies and stuff will be.
Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. We'll have to do off the farm kind of video.
Recording, yeah. So then she also sent these awesome stitch markers, and these remind me of Jimmy and I play badminton in the house. We use the couch as the we have like a great room, family room, so we use the couch as the...
You don't know how many times I've had to fish badminton things out of the
So these are
fans.
the stitch markers. They're the snag free. They are so adorable. James said they look like snow cones.
Yeah, they remind me of the snow cones, you know, the ice, you know, like...
I love them.
the
They're
different
so
colors in
cute. And then she has a couple different teas and a wonderful letter. And so that was just such a fun, total shocking surprise. And then I needed that poop. Then she sent y'all the same little badminton stitch markers for us to give away on the podcast. We can use it for our Hatchin'
Okay.
What's this month? What
March.
month? March Hatchin' Because, you know, today's St. Patrick's Day. What's at the end of
The rainbow.
Yeah.
The pot of gold.
Yeah. So, you know, I gotta throw some
Gotta have some tie-in.
crap. Yes. And not only that, she has an Etsy store, which is rosyretroetsy.com, which I don't have up here. But she has yarn and stitch markers and cute bags, and it's Rosy, ROSYRETRO.etsy.com. And she's given us a 10% off coupon code, which is Rosy Summer, ROSYSUMMER, and it's valid till
June 1st, 2013.
Because I think in the UK they switched the month with the day, because I remembered someone mentioning that.
Well, let's just say either it's good for June 1st, 2013, or it's already expired. So we're going to shoot for June 1st.
Yeah.
So that's...
And if that's wrong, Tabs can yell at me. So, yay! That's so cool. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then, and then my other Squeal Like a Pigs were some patterns. And, where'd they go? That went little.
Squeal Like a...
Yeah. It's A. Megara, which is Angel. She has the Lore, that's how I'm saying it, Lore shawl. But she's designed a Lore cowl. So, and there's like four different ways you can do it. I'm going to bring up one of them. There's one, and then the different ways you can do the cowl, you know, with like 2 lace panels, 1 lace panel, you know. So it's like 4 cowls in one. You know, you can do 4 different ways. So that is really cool.
Cool.
And she's also has a coupon code for Lauren, which is called Lemknit, Lemknit, and you can receive $1 off. $1 off and have $2 go to her fundraiser for any of her patterns until the 22nd. And I'm assuming that's the 22nd of March. So that's pretty awesome. So, you know, it'll be helping, you know, Lauren's fundraiser too. So that was really, really cool. And she knows I'm close to Lauren. So yay. You know, you're getting $1 off. You're helping something. And
yeah.
Which, let's see what Lauren is at this week. The histiocytosis, where did the number go?
Right at the top. Wow.
She's
Good job,
at 167% of her goal. She has received 2,500. Woohoo! You guys are so awesome. That is just, I hadn't looked at it in probably a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job.
That is so cool.
How much longer do they have to?
Till the end of March.
Okay, so
that is so cool.
A couple weeks left if you haven't, and swing on by and just help a good cause. You know that.
Yep. So another pattern I received this week, my notes are so dang teeny, is from Therese, and she is GMB3TCD on Ravelry. And she sent me the Gills Rock, and she said I just needed a hug. And Paula of the Knitting Pipeline podcast designed this and is having a knit along for it. And also Knittables is having a knit along for this too. So I'm like, ooh, I might have to
knit one up.
Knit one up. I think that goes till April 31st. I'm not sure. Did I say it's the Gills Rock? Mm-hmm. Okay. By Paula Emmons Feasley, because it rhymes with Weasley. And I'll show you a picture of it. This one really shows it off really good. It's really pretty. And I have some Knit Me Happy, or I think she changed the name to Craft Me Happy, something happy.
Happy yarn? Happy.
I just went blank, Rachel. Yeah, she's Knit Me Happy too on Ravelry. But I have the waffle yarn because this pattern, it looks like little waffles to me. So I thought, what perfect yarn, you know. So, you know me and my goofy.
Your tie-in.
Yeah. And then from Jan Ellen RN on Random Active Pattern Tuesday gifted me the CC cardigan, and let me get a picture of that one up. And this is a Bon Marie Burns pattern. Oh, this looks so St. Patrick's-y too.
How appropriate.
Yeah, it is so pretty. Oh, I just heard you crack
Sorry.
your neck. Ah.
Hopefully that didn't...
Yes, it picks up because I hear Jimmy's hoiking. You know, teenage boys, so lovely.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much.
Okay. Well, I got gifted a pattern.
You got gifted a pattern.
Yeah. Apple Blossom SF. Sarah and then Matt, which is Navy 1990.
I always end up calling him Matt 1990.
Gifted me a Stephen West. It's a hat and cowl pattern called the Winds Chief. Mm-hmm. Can I show the front page?
Yeah, there's no...
Okay. But that's the picture of the hat and the cowl. So that they sent me for my birthday, and so I appreciate that.
Yeah, they're so sweet. Mm-hmm. And I'm really sad they're have decided to discontinue their podcast for the time being. And
yeah.
I mean, I understand, but I'm going to miss them. Miss seeing them.
Well, yeah.
So they've got to plurk lots of pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you'll still be talking with them.
Oh, yeah.
But,
they're my buddies.
Yep, so thank you for the pattern. I really appreciate that. Give me one more thing to kind of gear up for.
Yeah, and I kind of gave him something for his birthday that he forgot to bring over here.
I forgot to bring over here. You were rushing me. So busy farming.
I had to go hunt him down. I'm like, what are you doing? We need to podcast.
Yeah, so I got sidetracked. Imagine that.
Yeah.
So anyway, so thank you for the pattern. I'll have to cast on something here. You know, I got to get something in my coop so I can start showing stuff. I know. I guess my yarn free or my knit free week is over, and I got to start casting something on. So.
Yep.
So let's see what's next. I'm trying to figure out where
In
we're
the
at.
arena.
In the arena.
Knitting Brooklyn, I wanted to mention that again. The Preemie Knit Along is running through May 29th, and that's with, did I say Knitting Brooklyn? Mm-hmm. With the Knitting Brooklyn podcast and Tracy T.B. McCarthy. And they're quick, little preemie hats, and send it, and all the information is, my nose is itching, is in the show notes. And I want to mention Lauren's Colorful Cowl again. That runs till the end of March, and the fundraising info is all in the notes also. Along with Knitting on the Fly is doing the oyster race, and which is with the Make-A-Wish, and she's going to be running with her cousins, and so I'll have that linked again. And if you want to help Jack Girl 1313 out, her birthday was the day after yours.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of March birthdays. And then Melia Bella is doing the 3-day for the cure, which is the Susan G. Coleman?
Susan G. Coleman.
Yeah. So I think she just booked her hotels. So go donate there if you would like and help support her. She's at the His and Her podcast. And I think that's... I wanted to mention... our Hatching It for those who are newer to the podcast. Because I don't mention it because we've had it going so long. I think I've had that from the beginning.
For quite a while.
Yeah. So that is every month we have the Hatching It, and I have a thread where you post your pictures only, and it's anything, whatever you finish during that month. So.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you can enter it, and then we draw prizes for gift certificates, or if we get donations, we can use those. And donations are always welcome. I don't ask for them because I just would feel weird. So, but if you would like to donate, for prizes to the podcast, for when we do different knit-alongs.
Yeah, we always do things, but
we always have the Hatch in it. We would love to mention your, product, and so don't forget, you're out there knitting, go ahead and drop it in our Hatch and Knit. It's not any specific pattern or anything. Yeah, no time limits, if you don't make it this month, then April.
If you finish it up, then stick it in there and you might get a prize, because we always have the Wolf Farm gift certificate and, and other things, odds and ends, so.
Yeah.
Always
and this podcast, the 85th episode, is actually your podiversary.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a
year since I joined my darling wife to help entertain you. She's got her sidekick here.
Yeah.
To hold the cat when they jump up on the lap. So, but, so this is I've been doing this a year with you guys. So
have you actually been knitting a year yet then? Because I don't think you were knitting on the first one.
No.
You were doing your fake knitting.
Oh, I was using my knitting machine. That's manly knitting. You gotta crank it out with. But now I'm, I guess I don't know if you can see my hot dog back there. That's right there. That's my knitting machine. Wiener. I did the I-cord on that though, so. That's right. We don't have the I-cord maker, so I had to do that by hand. Yeah. But yeah, now I'm doing real knitting. So, and anyways, don't forget. I know we don't have one up here, but you can get a Wolf Farm video podcast button for free with any paid any paid order on Wolf Farms. Just mention that in the comment section that you would like one, and we'd be more than happy to send one of those out to you with your order. So.
Yeah. And you can find us on Blip, on Roku, on YouTube, on wolffarms.blogspot.com.
And the show notes
are on that blog spot and are also on Ravelry
group.
And we have a Ravelry group, so if you're not a member, come join.
Yep, so you know where to find us.
Yep. I think that's all. It is a lot there.
Yeah.
You know, we're on Plurk and...
You're on Plurk. I'm on Plurk. I don't ever have time much to hang out on there, so...
Yeah.
I try as when I have time, so...
Plurk, Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias.
Yeah.
So until next time...
Let's get cracking!
And hatch a net! Bye, y'all!